are your individual chapters. So today we are going to see the network layer of the OSI model, or you can say Internet Protocol stack. Okay. So I will give you the basic overview, and today we'll see the IP address. Okay, what is the IP address? How it can be used over the internet. Is it visible,
Yes, ma'am.
or should I zoom? ચાલશે ને? દેખાય છે ને બધાને કે zoom કરું?
Salsa.
Okay, so in the network layer, as we are learning what are network layer chapter, so network layer is responsible for host to host delivery of the data. That means from the sender, the message has to be delivered on the receiving side. So receiver can be in the same network or it can be in the different network, but it is a responsibility of the network layer that the data has to be delivered from host to host, right? So for that, the network layer is going to use the internet protocol. Okay, so this internet protocol, there are various protocol that network layer has. One of them is the internet protocol, and this internet protocol is designed for the internet. Okay, so internet is nothing but the network of networks. Okay, and it is a connectionless datagram protocol. That means it does not provide any kind of the guarantee of the reliability. That means if you are sending the message from the sender to the receiver, then there will be no guarantee that the data will be delivered. Okay, and it does not provide the error control or the flow control. So as it does not provide the error control or flow control, this internet protocol can detect the error on the receiving side. Okay, but if that packet or if the data is corrupted, then it will not give the acknowledgement to the sender. That means receiver ને જ્યારે data મળશે અને if it will find the data is corrupted, right, it can detect the error, but it will not give the acknowledgement to the sender so that it can give the data back. Okay, as it does not provide the error control and flow control. Why? Then why we are using the internet protocol, that we will see later. Even though it is not providing the error control, flow control, and any kind of the guarantee for the reliability, then also we are using the internet protocol. Why? That we will see in the theory portion. Okay, and there are two versions of the IP, this internet protocol: internet protocol version 4 and version 6. Okay, so currently we are using the version 4 of the IP address. Okay, so here as we know, each and every device and the router on the internet has the unique IP address. Okay, and it is a 32-bit long. Okay, 32-bit means zeros and 1 નો combination હશે, and total એવા 32 bits નું બનેલું હશે your IP address. Okay, and this IP address will help in identifying the location of the router or the host. Host means any device on the network. Okay, it can be anything. It can be computer, laptop, mobile phone, or gaming console ના માટે જે પણ device use થતા હશે તે any device. Each and every device on the network has to have the IP address. Okay, and it must be unique so that we can deliver the message to the particular destination machine. Okay, and as we know, I have already told you in the last lecture, the IP address consists of the two parts: network part and the host part. Why? Because as we know, on the internet there are multiple networks, so we have to identify destination machine, right? Receiver જે પણ device હશે એ કયા network ની અંદર હશે. So I have to first identify out of the multiple networks the specific network we have to identify where our host is there. So for that, IP address consists of the two part: network part. The network part થી શું મળશે કે particular network identify થશે જેની અંદર આપણું destination machine હશે. Now as we know, what is network? Is a collection of the devices which are interconnected with each other. So there will be multiple devices into the single network. તો આપણને એક વખત નેટવર્ક ખબર પડી જશે, એના પછી મલ્ટિપલ ડિવાઇસીસ કનેક્ટ હશે, તેમાંથી મારે પર્ટિક્યુલર એક જ ડિવાઇસને મેસેજ સેન્ડ કરવાનો છે, and that for that purpose we are having what? Host part. So it is unique. Okay, so this host part is unique for every devices. The network part may be unique or it may not be unique. Okay, if you are using the single network, and if there are multiple devices are there, then multiple devices will have the same network part, but they are going to have the different host part. We will see how we can identify the IP address of the devices. Okay, so now, as I said, network part identifies a network on the internet, and host part identifies the individual host or individual device from the network. Now we will see what is address space. Okay, so address space is nothing but the total number of the addresses used by the internet protocol. Okay, that means if I'm using the n numbers to represent any number, okay, if I'm using n bits, अगर n number ना bits कोई number ने represent करवा માટે use करूँ, then my address space will be 2 raised to n. For example, if I'm using n equal to 3, अगर मैं 3 bit use करूँ कोई number ने represent करवा માટે, तो total મારી પાસે number કેટલા હશે? 2 raised to 3, that is 8, 0, 0, 0, then 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, then 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1, 1. So total address space will be 2 raised to n. If n equal to 3, then it is 2 raised to 3. Similarly, as we know, IP address is of the 32 bit. So address space for the IP protocol will be what? 2 raised to 32. That means these many IP addresses we are having. Okay, it is more than 4 billions. Okay, for more than 4 billion IP addresses we are having. So we can assign the unique IP address to each and every device. Okay, so theoretically more than 4 billion devices can connect to the internet. Okay, it is billion, not million. Okay, now we will see the notations for the IP address. So as we know, the IP address is the 32 bit long. So we are going to divide this 32 bit into 4 parts. Okay, and each part will consist of the 4 bits. Okay, and this each group will be separated by the dots. So here each 8 bit is called the octet. See here, as you can see this portion. Okay, suppose I'm writing the IP address 0.0.0.0. So what I'm doing, I'm dividing this 32 bits into the 4 different groups, and these 4 groups are having what? 8 bits each. Okay, and આપણે 8 bit ને શું કર્યું છે? ડેસિમલ માં કન્વર્ટ કર્યું છે. So here this 0 will be converted into 8 bit, that is 8 times 0. Again next 0 will be 8 times 0, then remaining 0 is also converted into the 8 times 0, 8 times 0. Okay, for example, as you can see here, IP address, if I'm writing 1001.0001, then 0000.1010, then 0010 and 0010, and if I'm using 000 and 0011, and if I will convert this 8 bit into the decimal, it will be 145. Then if I'm converting this second 8 bits into the decimal, it will be 10, and so on. So it will be 145.10.34.3. So what I'm doing here, I'm just dividing this 32 bit into 4 groups. Okay, and of all these 4 groups are having 8 bits each. Okay, and then I'm converting them into the decimal. And this notation, okay, this notation is known as dotted decimal notation. Okay, now we will see how we can divide this IP address into the class full addressing. For that we will see the video. IP address na base par તમને sums આવશે exam માં. So first of all, you must know class full addressing and what is the IP address and what the IP address consists of. Okay, so I think I have already covered binary number representation. Then if I choose k bits for the partitioning, the number of parts will be 2 raised to k. Okay, and if I want to find, I think I have already done this. Okay, suppose if I'm using 1 bit to represent any number, so there are only 2 numbers, 0 and 1. So 2 raised to 1 will be what? Address space. If I'm using 1 bit to represent any number, so my address space will be what? 2 raised to 1. So total 2 numbers will be there. If I'm using 2 bits to represent any number, my address space will be 2 raised to 2. It is equal to 4. So 4 numbers I may be having. Similarly, for the 3 bits, we are having 2 raised to 3. Now, if I want to divide these numbers into parts, that means if I'm using k bits for partition, agar mara number ne divide karwana che number of parts ma, so for that what I will do, I will choose k bits. Okay, so if I'm choosing from this 1 bit for the partitioning, ketla bit choose karu chu? 1 bit. Okay, for partitioning, the number of parts ketla thase? 2 raised to k, where k is what? 1. Okay, so here if I consider 2 raised to 1, total how many parts I will be having? 2 parts. 1 part will consist all the number which are starting from 0. Second part will be having all the numbers which are starting from 1. Similarly, if you see here 2 bits number, okay, which is only 1 bit, which is only 1 bit for the partitioning, then how many parts we are having? 2 raised to 1. કેટલા bit માં choose કરું છું? 1. So 2 raised to 1 it will be 2. ટોટલ મારી પાસે બે પાર્ટ્સ હશે અને ફર્સ્ટ પાર્ટની અંદર બધા નંબર્સ 0 થી સ્ટાર્ટ થતા હશે, સેકન્ડ પાર્ટમાં બધા નંબર્સ 1 થી સ્ટાર્ટ થતા હશે. ઓકે, સો what is the size of the part? 2 raised to n minus k. Okay, where n is what? Total number. Okay, જેટલા બી આપણું નંબર હશે તે minus k. That means how many bits I have chosen for the partitioning. So total it will be 2 raised to n minus k for size of the each part. That means અગર અહીંયા મેં એક bit કર્યો છે partitioning માટે, તો મારા બે પાર્ટ થયા અને મારે જાણવું છે કે મારા એક પાર્ટની અંદર ટોટલ કેટલા નંબર્સ છે. તો અહીંયા as you can see there are total 2 numbers. Okay, so મારે કેવી રીતે ફાઇન્ડ કરવાનું? 2 raised to n minus k. There is a formula 2 raised to n minus k where n is what? 2. બે bits ના નંબર છે. So it is 2 raised to 2, it is 4. Sorry, 2 raised to 2 minus k. કેટલા bit મેં choose કર્યા? 1 bit for partitioning. So it is 2 minus 1, it will be 1. Okay, so 2 raised to 1 it will be 2. So એક પાર્ટની અંદર મારી પાસે કેટલા નંબર હશે? બે. See, I'll show you. I think મેં તમને ગયા લેક્ચરમાં કરાવી દીધેલું હતું ને એરવા?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
યાદ છે બધાને એરવા કે હું ફરીથી કરાવું?
યાદ છે.
યાદ છે બધાને? યાદ છે બધાને? Similarly, if you see here, see, I'm having the 3 bits to represent any number. So I may be having how many numbers? Total 8 numbers. And if I choose only 1 bit for partitioning, so મારી પાસે total part કેટલા થશે? 2 raised to 1. So it will be total મારી પાસે બે પાર્ટ થશે. એક પાર્ટમાં બધા જ નંબર 0 થી સ્ટાર્ટ થતા હશે, બીજા પાર્ટમાં બધા જ નંબર 1 થી સ્ટાર્ટ થતા હશે. Now I want to find how many numbers are there in each part. So here as you can see in one part we are having 4 numbers, second part માં આપણી પાસે total 4 numbers છે. Okay, so मैं કેવી રીતે find કરી શકીશ? How I can find the size of each part? So for that you can use the formula 2 raised to n minus k. So here n is what? 3. Okay, and what is k? I'm choosing only 1 bit for partitioning. So it is 2 raised to 3 minus 2. 2 raised to 3. Sorry, 2 raised to 3 minus 1. It will be 2 raised to 2. So total 4 numbers I may be having. If I choose 2 bits for partitioning, as you can see here, मैं 2 bits ने partitioning માટે use करूँ, then how many parts I will be having? 2 raised to 2. I will be having 2 raised to 2 parts. That means 4 parts I will be having. In first part, I will be having all the numbers starting from 0, 0. Second part, all the numbers are starting from 0, 1. Third part, all the numbers starting from 1, 0. And last part, all the numbers starting from 1, 1. Now, as you can see, in each part, we are having only 2, 2 numbers. Okay, double numbers no, ek block share. So, we can find the say 2 raised to n minus k, that is 2 raised to 3 minus 2, it will be 2 raised to 1. So, 2 raised to 1, it will be what? 2. So, in each part, we will be having how many numbers? 2 numbers. Okay, now this concept will be used in the IP address. Okay, see here, as we know, if I'm choosing n bits for representing any number, and if I'm choosing k bits for the partitioning, so what will be the size of the part? N minus k bits. And as we know, IP address is of 32 bits. Okay, our IP address 32 bits no hoy. So how many IP address we will be having? 2 raised to 32. I think I already covered. Okay, and this 2 raised to 32 is known as the address space for the IP. Okay, so now instead of n, you have to take what? 32. But 32 bit no IP address hoy. તમારે n ની જગ્યાએ આપણે શું લેવાનું છે? 32 bits. Now if I choose k bits for the network ID, right? IP address ની અંદર બે પાર્ટ હોય, network ID and a host ID. So if I'm choosing k bits for the network ID, then n minus k bits will be what? It will be used to represent the host ID. Okay, IP address consists of the two things, network ID and host ID. So k bits for the network ID, so remaining bits will be for the host ID. So we can say that if I'm choosing k bits for the network ID, so how many networks we can have? 2 raised to k. Okay, so what we are doing, we are dividing the address space. Okay, so I'm choosing k bits for the partitioning. That means partition is what here? Network. Partition જગ્યા પર તમારે લખવાનું છે network. મારી પાસે total કેટલા network હશે? 2 raised to k networks. Right? See, અહીંયા મેં કરાવ્યું છે already. If I'm choosing k bits for partitioning, then number of the parts will be 2 raised to k. Similarly, if I'm having n bits for representing the IP address, and if I'm choosing k bits for the network ID, total number of the networks will be 2 raised to k. And in each network, how many hosts will be there? That means what will be the size of the network? 2 raised to n minus k. Okay, in each network. ટોટલ કેટલા નેટવર્ક હશે? 2 raised to k નંબર્સ ના નેટવર્ક હશે અને એવા એક નેટવર્ક ને હું કન્સિડર કરું અને 1, then in each network how many hosts I will be having? 2 raised to n minus k. Okay, this many IP address I can assign to each and every device. Okay, that means this many devices we can have in each network or network. Okay, now see here, let me just okay, as we know, the IP address is of the 32 bits. So this is the address space. These my IP addresses will be having 4 billions, or you can say more than 4 billions. Now, if I choose the first bit for the partitioning, that means I'm choosing 1. Okay, I am choosing only 1 bit for the partitioning. Then how many parts I will be having? 2. Because 2 raised to 1, k is equal to 1. I'm choosing only 1 bit. Okay, so I will be having 2 parts. Okay, first part will be what? All the IP address which are starting from the 0. Second part માં શું હશે? બધા જ IP address જે 1 થી start થતા હશે. How many bits I have chosen? 1. All of you getting?
Yes.
All of you getting?
Yes, ma'am.
બાકીના બીજા બધા છે lecture માં?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
આના બેઝ પર તમને sums આવશે આખા 7 marks માં. So if you are not getting anything, please let me know. Okay, fine. So as we know, total 32 bits માંથી મેં કેટલા bit choose કરી દીધા છે? 1 bit. If I already selected 1 bit for the partitioning, then how many bits I will be having? N minus k, that is 32 minus 1. It will be 31. So size of each part will be what? See, 1 bit for the partitioning. So there are 2 parts, and size of each part will be what? 2 raised to 31. Because n minus k, that is n is 32. I have chosen 1 bit for the partitioning. 32 minus 1, it will be 2 raised to 31. So a part ની અંદર કેટલા IP address હશે? 2 raised to 31. Second part માં પણ કેટલા હશે? 2 raised to 31 number of the IP address. Now suppose I am taking the second part. Okay, just forget about the first one. I'm just taking the second part, in which IP address are starting from 1. Okay, મારી પાસે 2 raised to 31 number ના IP addresses છે. તેમાં બધા જ IP address નું starting bit કયું છે? 1. Okay, I'm writing here 2 raised to 31 IP addresses. Okay, all the starting from 1. Now again I want to divide this address space into 2 parts. So again I have to select one more bit. Okay, so if I choose again one more bit, that is second bit for the partitioning, then again I will be having 2 parts. Okay, first is already 1. Now in the first part we will be having all the IP address starting from the 1 0, and in the second part all the numbers will be starting from the 1 1. 1 તો આપણો ફિક્સ છે જ, બરાબર? સેકન્ડ નંબર શું હશે આપણો? 1. Okay, so here all the IP address will start from the 1 0. In the second part we will be having all the IP address starting from 1 1. હવે મેં શું કર્યું? 31 માંથી already એક bit મેં હજી select કરી દીધો. So address space will be what? Or you can say size of this part will be 2 raised to 30. Because 31 માંથી again આપણે એક bit use કરી દીધો છે for partitioning. So number of the it will be n minus k. So 31 minus 1, it will be 30. Okay, getting everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
next I'm taking again the second portion, that is all the IP address starting from the 1 1. Okay, so I'm taking 2 raised to 30 IP addresses, and Now suppose again I want to divide into the two part. Okay, મારે ફરીથી આને બે પાર્ટમાં ડિવાઇડ કરવું છે. So again I will select one more bit for the partitioning. So third bit I will select. So first પાર્ટમાં શું બધા જ IP address 110 થી સ્ટાર્ટ થતા હશે, જ્યારે સેકન્ડમાં શું હશે 111 થી સ્ટાર્ટ થતા હશે. Okay, so now address space will be 2/29 for this part, and this will be having 2/29 IP address. Again, last time I'm just dividing this 2/29 IP addresses into the two parts. Okay, so it will be 1111 બધા IP address નો 11 થી start થશે. Now again I will select one more bit, then it will be 1110, and second part માં શું હશે 111 up to 111. Okay, so now the size of this part will be 2/29 minus 1, that is 2/28. Okay, so as you can see here in the first part, okay, we are having how many IP addresses? 2/31, where all the IP addresses are starting from the 0. In the second portion, okay, so it is known as the class A. Class A માં શું છે, બધા જ IP address નો starting bit કયું છે 0, અને total IP address કેટલું છે 2/31. Class B ની અંદર શું છે, all the IP addresses are starting from the 10 and address space is 2/30. Class C ની અંદર all the IP addresses are starting from the 110 and size of the class C is 2/29. Class D ની અંદર all the IP addresses are starting from the 1110 and size is 2/28. And class E ની અંદર all the IP addresses are starting from the 1111 and the size of the class E is also 2/28. So we can say class D and class E are having the same number of the IP addresses, but their starting bits are different. Getting everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
All of you getting? Okay. So okay, right, so here for the class A you have to remember all the IP addresses are starting from the 0. For class B it is 10, for class C it is 110, for class D it is 1110, and for class E it is 1111. Okay, આટલા તમારે ખાલી મેઇન આવશે યાદ રાખવાનું છે, because from this we are going to find the range of each class. Okay, so you have to again remember, as we know 32 bits are divided into the 4 parts. ઓકે, આ જેટલા પણ બિટ્સ છે તમારે ખાલી ફર્સ્ટ પાર્ટમાં જ લખવાના છે, બરાબર, પાછળના પાર્ટમાં નથી લખવાના. આપણે જે આ 4 ગ્રુપમાં ડિવાઈડ કર્યું છે આઈપી એડ્રેસ ને, એમાં તમારે ફર્સ્ટ ગ્રુપ લેવાનું છે અને તમારે ઇનિશિયલ શું લખવાના છે, જે આપણે નંબર્સ આઈડેન્ટિફાઈ કર્યા છે ફોર ઈચ ક્લાસ. ઓકે, so here in the class A, first bit is already 0. Out of this 8 bit, first bit is 0. And in the class A, what is the difference between all between each class is, that is in the class A, first 8 bits are the network ID bits and the remaining 24 bits are the host ID. Okay, so after this 8 we have already selected 0. Okay, પહેલો શું હશે 0, બાકીના કોઈ પણ હોઈ શકે, બાકીના 7 bits can be anything, but first 8 bit represent your network ID and the remaining bits will represent your host ID. Okay, so here the same thing I have written. It is the network ID and the 24 bits for the host ID. In the class B, first 16 bits are for the network ID and the remaining 16 bits are for the host ID. That means first 2 groups for the network ID and last 2 groups for the host ID. In the class C, we are going to consider one more group for the network ID. That means first 3 groups, that is 24 bits represent the network ID and the last 8 bits represent the host ID. Okay, and in the class D and E, your IP addresses are not divided into the network ID and host ID. It will be kept as it is, right? D અને E માં આપણે શું કરશું, IP address as it is રાખશું 32 bits ને. ઓકે, ખાલી 4 ગ્રુપમાં ડિવાઈડ કરશું, પણ એને network ID અને host ID માં ડિવાઈડ નથી કર્યા. Why? That we will see. Okay, In the class A, first 8 bit માંથી first bit is already 0. Okay. First 16 bit માંથી first 2 bits are 1 0 in the class B. In the 24 bits, first 3 bits are 1 1 0. In the class D, it is 1 1 1 0, and in class E, it is 1 1 1 1. Okay. ખબર પડે છે બધાને શું કહું છું?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I have just written on the next page. Okay, so I have taken the class A IP addresses in which the first bit is 0 and first 8 bit represent the network ID. Now, how many networks are possible with the class A? Okay, how many networks are possible in the class A? अगर हमारे पास कोई class A નું net, अगर I'm considering the class A, हमारे पास total 5 class છે. Okay, એમાંથી મેં class A લીધો છે, તો મારે આઈડેન્ટિફાઈ કરવું છે કે class A ની અંદર total number of networks કેટલા છે અને total number of hosts in each network કેટલા છે. Okay, so as you can see, for the network ID, we have chosen the 8 bits. Okay, so how many networks were there? 2 raised to 8. કેટલા bits આપણે choose કર્યા છે? 8 bit. So parts માટે આપણે શું કરતા રહ્યા? 2 raised to k. So here k is what? 8. Okay, so it is 2 raised to 8 networks, but as we have selected one bit already, so total 2 raised to 8 minus 1, that is 2 raised to 7 networks are possible in the class A. So we can say total, I think 127 networks are possible in the class A. Getting? You have to consider this network ID part. Okay, network ID માટે આપણે 8 bits use કર્યા છે. 8 માંથી already 0, that is first bit we have chosen for partitioning. Okay, so આપણે એને discard કરી દેવાનો છે. So it is 2 raised to 8 minus 1. So class A ની અંદર આપણી પાસે total હશે 2 raised to 7 networks. હવે મારે find કરવું છે કે in each network કેટલા host હશે, કેટલા devices હોઈ શકે. Okay, so obviously formula is what? 2 raised to n minus k. Okay, 2 raised to n minus k, that is n was 32, 32 minus 8, it is 24. Obviously હોસ્ટના જેટલા bits હશે તે શું હશે તમારા number of host per network. So it is 2 raised to n minus k. It is nothing but, see, I have already told you that 2 raised to 32 minus 8, that is 2 raised to 24. આ જ આવશે તમારો, right? So it is nearly 16 million hosts in each network. Right? આપણી પાસે total 2 raised to 7 networks છે, that is 127 networks છે, અને એક network ની અંદર કેટલા છે? 16 million devices હોઈ શકે. Okay, in the class A. The 16 million devices, obviously we are not going to use that many devices for our organization. Okay, so we are not going to consider the class A. Okay, so now we are going to find the range of the class A. The class A na IP address ક્યાંથી લઈને ક્યાં સુધી હશે. Okay, so here we are going to take the first 8 bit, where the first bit is already fixed, that is 0. So remaining 7 bits ni તમે possibility વિચારી શકો. Okay, so here I'm taking the remaining 7 bits. So first bit is 0. So next, if I'm putting every 0, I'm keeping every bit 0, so it will be what? If I convert this 80 into the decimal, it will be 0. And if I keep the first bit fixed, that is 0, આપણે fix રાખવાનો છે, right? Now next possibility will be what? 0 0 0 0 0 0 1. Okay, 0 0 0 1, so it will be 1. Next, we have to keep the first bit 0 fixed, then it will be 0 0 1 0, so it will be 2. And so on. So it will be 3 and so on. So if I keep the first bit fixed 0, and if I put all zeros instead of the 7 bits, then it will be 127. So 0 થી લઈને 127. Okay, so range of the class A will be what? 0 to 127. That means अगर તમારો IP address 0 થી લઈને 127 ની વચ્ચે હશે પેલું, right? If I'm saying 10.0.0.1, so 10 is between 0 to 127. પેલો છે first 8 bit માંથી મેં જે વાત કરી છે 10.0.1.1. Then 10 is belongs to which class? Class A, because it is false. It is falling in this range 0 to 127. ખબર પડે છે બધાને શું કહું છું? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Next,
ma'am.
please ask me.
Yes.
Okay. So if I'm saying 41.32.61.8, so as the 41 આપણે first લેવાનો છે, right? First 8 bit consider કરવાના છે. So 41 is between this 0 to 127, so we can say it belongs to class A. Okay, so this is how you can find the range of any class. So as I said, how many networks are possible? 2 raised to 7. So it is 0 to 127. 2 raised to 7 તમે find karo, so it will be what? 128, right? I think 2 raised to 7 it is 128. So if I consider 0 as well and the 127, so how many networks આપણી પાસે થઈ ગયા? 128 networks are possible in the class A. Okay. Now remaining are the host. That means अगर 0 consider करूं 0, right? તો એવા મારી પાસે એક નેટવર્ક ની અંદર કેટલા હોસ્ટ હશે? 16 મિલિયન હોસ્ટ હશે. Okay. Just okay. So here all the IP address. So how we can identify the host? See, first मैं compulsory 0 રાખીશ. બાકીના જે 3 octets છે, બરાબર? 24 bits છે, તો I can consider as 0000. Then next IP address 0001, 0002, 0003 up to 255. If I put everyone, it will be 255. So it is 0.0.255. The total हमारी पास થઈ ગયા 255. Next, I can consider 001.0, 001.1, 001.2 up to 255. So next to 56 IP address considered here. Likewise, you can identify 2 raised to 24 hosts within the single network. Similarly, अगर હું 1 થી start થાય તેવું network લઉં class A નું, the next 2 raised to 24 IP address મને મળશે one by one. Okay. Now let's see for the class B. Okay, in the class B, first 16 bits for the network ID. Next two, that is last 16 bits represent the host ID. And in the class B, first 2 bits are fixed. That is 1 0. 1 0 पर compulsory fix रखवानो છે class B ने अंदर. That means all the IP address starting from the 1 0 falls within the class B. So how many networks are possible? 2 raised to 16 minus 2, because our 2 bits already choose કરી દીધા છે for partitioning. Okay, so it is 2 raised to 16 minus 2, it will be 2 raised to 14. Okay, so it will be nearly, I think 64,000 networks are possible in the class B. 2 raised to 14 તમે find કરો, so I think it will be nearly 2 raised to 64. Okay, so how many hosts per networks are possible? 16 bits. Okay, n minus k, that is n is 32, 32 minus network ID, that is 16 bits. So is 2 raised to 32 minus 16, 2 raised to 16 hosts we can have in each network. એવા આપણી પાસે કેટલા networks છે? 2 raised to 14 networks. Okay. Okay, I guess 2 raised to 16 is equal to 64,000. Okay, so now what I'm doing, I'm just taking 32 bits, I'm dividing into the 4 parts. Out of this 4 part, we have the 16 bits what? Network ID. That means first 2 groups are the network ID. Okay, so here I'm taking the first 2 bits, हमारे fixed रखवाना છે कया? 1 0, and I'm going to find the range of the class B. So it will be what? First 8 bit में consider करूँ. Okay, so it will be remaining 6 bits. Possibilities can be 0 0 0 0 0 0. Okay, and if I convert this number into the decimal, it will be 128, because last bit is 128. You know what is a binary number, right? It represents last bit is what? 1, then 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, and last is 128. अगर 128 ना bit पर अगर 1 होए, then it is obviously 128. Okay, then 10 0 0 0 1, so it is 128 plus 1, it is 129. Then 128 1 0, so it represent what? 2. Okay, 8421, so it represent 2, so it is 128 plus 2, it is 130. And if you will go further, if I keep first 2 bit fixed of the class B 1 0, and remaining if I put all ones, but that's bit agar hum 1 side kari down, then it will be 191. Okay, it is 128 plus તમારે 64 discard કરી દેવાનો છે. So 128 plus 32 plus 16 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1. It is 191. Okay, so range of the class B is what? 128 થી લઈને 191. That means if I'm saying any IP address like 168.4.2.1, so obviously it is within the range 128 to 191, so it belongs to class B. Okay, so class B no IP address hase. Okay, now if you will see 128 minus 191. Okay, so કેટલા network થયા અહીંયા? If you will do, it is only 64. 128 થી લઈને તમે 191 કાઉન્ટ કરશો, so total ખાલી મારી પાસે 64 નેટવર્ક થયા. પણ અહીંયા મેં શું કીધું, કેટલા નેટવર્ક છે આપણી પાસે ક્લાસ B માં? 2/14. એટલે આપણી પાસે ખાલી 64 જ થયા. obviously 2/14 is not 64. okay, so બાકીના નેટવર્ક્સ કયા હશે? See here in the class B we are having 16 bits for the network ID. અત્યાર સુધી મેં કેટલા બીટ કન્સિડર કર્યા? ખાલી 8 જ બીટ. સો બાકીના નેક્સ્ટ 8 બિટ્સ પણ શું રિપ્રેઝન્ટ કરે છે? નેટવર્ક આઈડી. ઓકે, સો હિયર what I will do, along with this first 8 bit we are going to consider the next 8 bits. So see, first word consider કરીએ 128 અને એની સાથે next 8 bit consider કરું. So how many possibilities are there? 128.0, then 128.1, then 128.2 up to 255. Similarly 129.0, 129.1, 129.255, then it will be total 256. Again if you will go further, so it will be looking like this. Okay, 128.0, 128.1, so on, 129.0, 129.1 up to 255. એવી રીતે હું અગર હું લાસ્ટ નેટવર્ક પર જાઉં 191 વાળું, it will be 191.0, 191.1, 191.2 up to 255. અગર આને તમે હવે કન્સિડર કરશો, then it will be what? 2/14. કેવી રીતે? એકની અંદર છે 256. as you can see 0 થી લઈને 255, total 256 થયા. 256 into 64 કરશો, it will be 2/14. 2/14 થશે. Okay, so these many networks are possible with the class B. Okay, because there are two bytes represent what? Network ID. Okay, for 16 bit represent the network ID. So 2/14 networks we are having. Okay, for the class C, same procedure we are going to follow. 24 bits represent the network ID and only 8 bits represent the host ID. Last ના ખાલી 8 જે બીટ છે તે ખાલી host છે, બાકીના બધા આપણા network ID છે. first 24 bits એમાંથી પણ first 3 bit represent what? 110. it represent the class C. Okay, so total how many networks are possible in the class C? 2/24 minus 3. Okay, so it is 2/21 networks are possible in the class C. And how many hosts per network? It will be 2/8 only. Okay, so 2/8 is nothing but the 64. એક નેટવર્ક ની અંદર 64 ડિવાઇસ તમે કનેક્ટ કરી શકો. એવા અગર હું મલ્ટિપલ નેટવર્ક્સ બાય કરી દઉં, પરચેસ કરી દઉં ઓફ ક્લાસ C, then I may be having the multiple devices. Okay, but in each network we are going to have 64 hosts. That means only 64 devices we can have in class C network. Okay, range of the class C will be what? We have to take the first 3 bytes as the network ID, out of which first 3 bits are 110. So let's find the range of the class C. Remaining 5 bits can be 00001, so it is 192. It can be 0001, it will be 193, then 110, 0010, it will be 194, and so on. First 3 bits fix છે આપણા 110, remaining બધા 1 મૂકી દો, it will be, sorry actually અહીંયા મારી લખવામાં ભૂલ થઈ ગઈ છે. Okay, that is 110 fix, and last 5 bits it will be all 1, so it will be 223. અગર તમે આને કન્વર્ટ કરશો, then it will be 223. 128 plus 64 plus 16 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1, it will be 223. And remaining next 2 bytes પણ તમારે નેટવર્ક માટે કન્સિડર કરવાના છે, because 24 bits represent the network ID. Okay, so here range of the class C is what? 192 થી લઈને 223. છે અગર કોઈ IP એડ્રેસ આની રેન્જમાં છે ઓકે then we can say it belongs to class C. Now next two bytes are also the network ID, so we can say that કેટલા બનાવવાના છે network total 2 raised to 21. So first it will be 192. first અગર હું અહીંયાથી 0 લઉં it will be 0. ઓકે પોસિબિલિટી ક્યાં સુધી છે 0 થી લઈને 255. અગેન અગર ફર્સ્ટ હું 0 લઉં એમાં પણ નેક્સ્ટ થર્ડ ગ્રુપ છે 8 બીટ નું એ પણ 0 થી લઈને 0 1 2 up to 255. So it will be looking like what 192.0.0 192.0.1 190.0.2 192.0 up to 255. Next I can consider 192.1.0 1.2 1.3 1.255. Similarly 192 255.0.1 up to 255. એવું મારું એક નેટવર્ક થયું 192 થી સ્ટાર્ટ થાય તેવું. Similarly I will go further and if I will consider 223.0.0 then 223.0.1 223.0.2 up to 255 and so on, then we will be having 2 raised to 21 networks in the class C. Okay, I think it is not visible. Okay, so that is the class C. All of you getting?
Yes, ma'am.
ખબર પડે છે બધાને? ઓકે સો ક્લાસ સી ની અંદર આપણી પાસે ડિવાઇસ ઓછા હશે પણ આપણી પાસે નેટવર્ક વધારે હશે. ઓકે એક નેટવર્ક ની અંદર ડિવાઇસ ઓછા હોઈ શકે પણ નંબર ઓફ નેટવર્ક્સ કેન બી મોર ઇન ધ ક્લાસ સી. જ્યારે ક્લાસ એ માં શું હતું નંબર ઓફ નેટવર્ક્સ આર લેસ બટ નંબર ઓફ ડિવાઇસીસ યુ કેન કનેક્ટ વિલ બી મોર. ઓકે આ ક્લાસ ડી અને ક્લાસ ઈ માં મેં શું કીધું નેટવર્ક આઈડી અને હોસ્ટ આઈડી જેવો કોઈ કોન્સેપ્ટ નથી. બધા 32 બીટ એઝ ઇટ ઇઝ રાખ્યા છે ખાલી એને 4 ગ્રુપમાં ડિવાઈડ કર્યા છે. બટ ક્લાસ ડી માં સ્ટાર્ટિંગ 4 બિટ્સ આર 1110 અને ક્લાસ ઈ માં ફર્સ્ટ 4 બિટ્સ આર 1111. Okay, અને ક્લાસ ડી અને ક્લાસ ઈ ના IP એડ્રેસ we cannot purchase, they are reserved. Okay, we can purchase the class A, class B and class C na networkers we can purchase. Okay, we can purchase the IP address of only these three classes. Okay, I have written here how many networks are possible in the class A and the host in the class A for each and every network. Similarly, I have written for each and every class B and C. Okay, now as you can see, how many hosts are there in class A per network? 2 raised to 24, that is 16 million hosts. તેવા કેવા ઓર્ગેનાઇઝેશન હશે જેને 16 million host ની જરૂર પડશે? Obviously જે small organization હશે like institute, offices એ લોકોને 16 million host ની જરૂર નહીં હોય. Right? So આટલા બધા device કોને જરૂર પડશે? It can be used by the NASA, Pentagon and so on. So this kind of the organization are going to buy the IP address of the class A because obviously no organization will be needed this many IP address. Obviously agar jela આટલા બધા purchase કરવા જાય તો cost will be very very high. They cannot afford. Okay, so NASA, Pentagon જેવા organization છે they are going to buy the IP address of the class A. If we consider the class B જેમાં 2 raised to 16, that means 64, actually 64 આવશે, 64,000 IP addresses હશે. એક નેટવર્ક ની અંદર 64,000 IP addresses, that means 64 devices we can have. તેવા કયા ઓર્ગેનાઇઝેશન હશે જેને 64,000 જેટલા devices ની જરૂર પડશે કે એટલા બધા customers ની જરૂર પડશે? So we can consider the bank. Okay, એક bank ની multiple branches હોઈ શકે, so each bank can have the 64,000 customers in their bank. So banks are gonna use the class B type of the IP addresses. Okay, class C type ના IP address કોણ use કરશે? Normal RPCs and institute, because obviously એક institute ની અંદર બહુ બધા for example if I consider this college, okay, આ college ની અંદર કેટલા departments છે? Total 5 departments છે. Obviously I'm not going to have many devices. So if I consider for each department one network, so within the one network I'm getting how many devices? 64. અગર એનાથી પણ વધારે જોશે તો what I will do, I will purchase more network of the class C જેમાં મને એક network ની અંદર કેટલા મળશે? 64 devices. Okay, so we can say this class C IP address is going to be used by the small organizations like institute, offices and so on. Okay, library and so on. So class C type na IP address we are going to use. Class D જેમાં first 4 bits are 1110, so they are not used by the normal people, they are reserved for the multicasting. Okay, so multicasting means if I want to send a message from one device to many devices or all the devices and the entire network, then we are going to use the multicasting. They are mostly used by the governments. જે મારે એક સાથે બધાને broadcast કરવું હોય, right? એક સાથે મારે બધાને message મોકલવું હોય, then they are going to use the class D IP addresses. They are used for the multicasting. Or you can say for group, particular group ને મારે message મોકલવા છે એક સાથે, right? So they are used by the governments. And class E, where all the bits are, sorry, first 4 bits are 1111, and any range के लिए, sorry, how many IP addresses are there? 2 raised to 28 number of IP addresses are there, and they are reserved for the future use. Okay, they may be used in the future for the military purpose. Okay, so we have seen the application of the class full addressing. So this is known as the class full addressing, where the IP addresses are classified into the multiple classes, and each class have the different bits for the network ID and different number of bits for the host ID. Are you getting class full addressing? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, one more thing you have to remember, that if we are given any class, okay, આપણે class A આપ્યો હોય, class B લીધો હોય કે class C લીધો હોય, તમે કોઈ પણ નેટવર્ક કન્સિડર કરશો class A, B કાં તો C નું, તમને obviously જેટલા પણ આ હોસ્ટ લખ્યા છે, ફોર એક્ઝામ્પલ 16 મિલિયન હોસ્ટ મેં લખ્યા છે, એમાંથી 2 IP address I can not assign to any device. That means I can use 16 million minus 2, જેટલા પણ થતા હશે એટલા device I can keep in my network. Similarly, if I'm having the class B અને હું કોઈ નેટવર્ક પરચેસ કરું છું ક્લાસ B નું, તો મને કેટલા IP એડ્રેસ મળશે? 16, actually 64 આવશે, મારે અહીંયા લખવામાં ભૂલ થઈ ગઈ છે. 64,000 IP addresses મળશે, એમાંથી મેં 2 IP address I cannot assign to device. Similarly, if I'm using the class C IP addresses, that means if I'm purchasing the network of the class C, તો મને ટોટલ કેટલા IP એડ્રેસ આપશે? ISP, મારા ઇન્ટરનેટ સર્વિસ પ્રોવાઇડર મને કેટલા IP એડ્રેસ આપશે? 64. 64 માંથી मैं 2 IP address use नहीं कर सकती. That means I can use only 62 IP address. And why we cannot use the 2 IP address, that we will see in the next lecture. Okay, we will see the casting, that is unicast and broadcast. At that moment I will tell you why we cannot use 2 IP addresses of each network, regardless of any class. Okay, but you have to remember the range of the class A, B, C, D and E, અને કેટલા bits use થાય છે for network ID and host ID. Okay, almost. અને બીજી એક વસ્તુ તમારે આજે I think